Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Washington Gun Law TV. I'm Washington Gun Law President William Kirk. Thanks for joining us. Hey, I don't often get to talk about good news, especially when we're talking about the state of Washington. If we go back and we trace everything that we've talked about here in our state for the last year, it has been nothing but one gut punch after another. But we may actually have some very encouraging news coming out of Washington State for once, and I am excited to share that with you. So today, we're going to spend a few minutes and talk about why the sudden explosion of concealed carry licenses in Washington State. Okay, before we get going down the road we are going down, proud to announce that this video is being sponsored by Security Gun Club. That's right, Security Gun Club in Woodinville, Washington is Washington's nicest indoor facility. You will not find a nicer facility anywhere in the state of Washington. However, the only thing that exceeds the facility, well, that's two things. Number one, Tom and everyone over there at Security has absolutely the best, nicest, most professional staff you will find anywhere in the business. Stop by. Tell them I sent you. But most importantly, and the thing I am most proud about my relationship with Security Gun Club, well, that is the dedication to education over there. You see, Jackson, the head of training over there, has come up with a curriculum that will cater to anybody of any need at any skill level, whether you're brand new to firearms, whether you've been around firearms your whole life, whether you want private instruction or you want group instruction. Security Gun Club has everything for you. Listen, you go to the range all the time to practice so you don't end up in the morgue. What do you practice to make sure you don't go to prison? Well, sign up for their basic self-defense law class taught by yours truly once a month and learn how to keep yourself out of prison. So for more information, visit them at securitygunclub.com. That's security with an E. That's not a misprint. securitygunclub.com. Okay, so last week in Texas, the 37th Annual Gun Rights Policy Conference took place outside of Dallas, Texas. And this is a political action group that gets together and talks about current political trends as it relates around the country to your Second Amendment rights. Now, during that conference, there was some remarkably good news that came out of that conference. And it was this, is that the state of Washington this past month had the largest number of applicants for concealed pistol licenses in the history of the state of Washington. Now, these numbers were for August, but take a look at these numbers because they are really encouraging. Because as you can see, at the beginning of August, Washington State had 667,260 CPL holders. However, by the end of the month, Washington had 688,440 concealed pistol license holders, a whopping increase of 21,180. That's right, we had an increase of over 21,000 concealed pistol license holders just in August of this year. Now, the previous monthly high in the state of Washington was in 2013, and that was 14,000. So we shattered that record. Now, this news had to be really encouraging for everyone, including our good friends over at the Second Amendment Foundation, Alan Gottlieb in particular, because they were one of the sponsors of this event. But I also said, hey, listen, the data looks really encouraging statewide. Check out some of these numbers. The current number of active CPLs as of September 30th of this year in King County, Washington is 107,846. Neighboring Pierce County now has 90,395 concealed pistol license holders. And Spokane County, our third most populated county, there is now 47,178 concealed pistol holders, where just a month earlier there was only 44,238. So they added nearly 3,000 new CPL holders in Spokane County alone. Awesome. I spent a lot of time. I spent 3 years of my life in Spokane. I love it over there. So why all of the sudden interest in going out and getting a concealed pistol license? Why did we have 21,000 people just late this summer go out and get a CPL in Washington State? Well, I think there's two very identifiable reasons. On the state level, we have a governor and an attorney general and the majority party in both houses who clamor on a daily basis for new and creative ways to disarm you, the lawful and responsible gun owner in the state of Washington. While at the same time, on the local level, We have local and county governments that are clamoring to defund their police departments, in many cases have successfully defunded their police departments, and the results are quite shocking. They are not, however, surprising, because shockingly, when you get rid of a deterrent for committing crime, crime gets committed. The city of Seattle, my hometown that I grew up in, is now one of the most under-policed and unsafe cities anywhere in the United States. For years and years, both politicians and the local media told us that we didn't need firearms to protect ourselves. But now that the collective shit has hit the fan, it appears that the folks of Washington have been able to figure this out for themselves. This, my friend, is why Washington residents feel the need to go out and defend themselves, is because nobody else is willing to do it for them. Listen, you may have more questions about this or anything else related to your Second Amendment rights. And if you do, remember, you can always contact us at WashingtonGunLaw.com, or of course you can call us directly at 425-765-0487. Now, let's remember, part of being a lawful and responsible gun owner, like we talk about all the time here at Washington Gun Law, is to know what the law is in every situation and how it applies to you in any instance that you may find yourself. Until next time, thanks for watching. Stay safe.